What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TNC Reacts. Today is Venting Thursday, and the title is I Should Have Listened to My Husband. Yes, bring in the end of the world on repeat. But all jokes aside, let's go ahead and get into it, all right? So, I should have listened to my husband. My husband made it clear he did not want my mom in the labor/delivery room, and I went against it and convinced him to still let her in. Feeling bad and all since this is her first grandchild, but I should have listened. I pushed for 3 hours with the sunny side up baby, and she wasn't coming. Mom complained it was taking too long. Kept commenting that it's been hours, it's too long. Midwife, RN, doctor is noticeably annoyed at the comments, and I'm embarrassed. I apologized for taking so long, and they reassured me it's okay. I pulled the muscle in my back while pushing, which made it hard to continue. Jeez. She would not help pull me up, even when the midwife asked multiple times to relieve the tension and walked away multiple times. One time she tapped my shoulder to help out while everyone was helping me, and she just left. Jeez Louise. I declared I wanted a C-section. After bouts of pain and crying, I finally relented and requested a C-section. She goes, "Don't you want to push more?" I screamed, "No F." Loudly, and the midwife stepped in and ushered her away. I unfortunately had the shakes during my C-section, and it was so bad, bit my tongue roughly 3 times and had to bite on a couple of soft cloths to stop it. Couldn't hold my own baby. I get wheeled into my recovery room, and my husband is there, and he has our daughter. He swaps with mom, thinking she will want to see me and see if I'm okay. She springs into action and picks my daughter up and spends time with her before I could. Naturally, I'm upset, but I'm so drugged up and shaking so badly I don't know what to do. I cried when my husband came back about not being able to hold my own child first, and he apologized as he did think she would have the common sense to wait for me and thought she just wanted to check on me. I've been in the hospital for a couple of days now, and it's just settling with me what happened because I have to go home where we rent an apartment with her for another 4 months. And just not saying anything. She'll never be at any of my other births. Yikes. That one's pretty tough, because I get it. You want to have your mother for the first grandbaby, and I get it. This is his second child. Or, wait a minute. Hold on. Something's not adding up. If they're out with the daughter, if he's out with the daughter, and this is her first grandbaby. So is this his shot? Yo, hold up. Some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up, and this sound like lies.
Lies! They filthy earth boy lies!
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let's check this back. Hold on, because I feel some type of way about this now. Hold on. Sunny side up baby, we got all of that, the shakes. I've been in the hospital for a couple of, here we go. I couldn't hold my own baby. My husband is there and he has our daughter. Okay. All right. Sorry. So the baby is a daughter. He's hanging out with the baby, with the newborn. Okay, I got a little thrown off for a second.
Stupid, stinking humans.
But from what I can tell, I get it. First grandbaby, all of that. You want this experience with them. But obviously your husband saw something in this lady that you decided to ignore on a multitude of levels. She's still going to see the first baby. You know what I'm saying? Definitely is going to see the baby. It's just, hey. And for her to be like, hurry up, it's taking too long, and da-da-da-da-da, and complaining, that'd have been a moment I'd be like, get out. Because I didn't see women be pregnant, and they be like, you here, and just start losing it because they're already And the closest place, as they say, the closest place to death you'll ever get is childbirth. So if that's the case, the last thing you want is somebody nagging and not helping you out and just being a nuisance, which I guarantee, like I said before, the husband has already peeped it. And that's why he was like, don't have her in there, because she's probably already an annoyance and just a pain in the butt. So this is what they mean by provide and protect. The protection part is, hey, keep this person out of this particular situation to keep your peace. You see what I mean? But, you know, I get it. You want your moms to be involved, but if they're cantankerous and they're annoying and they're just a pain in the butt, that is the last place you want them involved in. Then to take the baby, but I get it, you're drugged up, so I mean, when would you have been able to hold the baby? I don't know, you know. That one might just be emotion based, but the other ones, it's pure lunacy. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. You know, yeah, what is y'all take on it? Because to me, it's, I don't know, man. I mean, the mom, you know, you never want to talk bad about people's moms, but sometimes they be wilding. But as far as her holding the baby before the mom, even though she was drugged up, do you think she should feel some way about that part? That's what I'm intrigued on. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.